Hi there, this is JFC. Just doing a quick sort of Convallaria video. I was going to do a daily maintenance on my account. I know a lot of people have probably done that, but first thing you do, you get your monthly check-in calendar. Today happened to be 100 Luxite, so I got that. So, a couple of things that I focus on. Any events, I save those to last, so that I save the amount of energy that I have. Friends and that kind of stuff, guild, bond, all that stuff will go through. Right now, I just want to get to the level of Clash where you get the top amount, not including titles. So I basically do one game of Clash, and half the time I just kind of quit out, so I get the 5 Luxite. That's pretty much it, because I've already done all the item getting, as you'll see. So, okay. So when I start here, first thing I do is I go to the quests section, claim my 2, so now I have 360 energy. So we go to our crossing worlds, we do shards first. I always have 3 characters farming shards at all times. Right now I have the 3 more important characters that I have. I did just get Estro because she just came out. And a lot of times I'll just auto battle this, because it's about speed if you're doing your daily stuff. So, you know, they have their typical movesets with their typical items. I don't have Nightmare Puppet on Convallaria. I think I have Starry Sky Heritage. So they'll do their thing. Ferrari will go a million times, like she does. Does that make Convallaria hit him? Yeah, sure does. That's the end of that. So you got your shards. I always do 3. Sometimes the math works out. If you're like stopping at 3 stars and I want to get 2 on a character, I'll switch a 4th character in so one gets 2. That way I'm not giving shards over what I would normally want to have. So there's your first thing. I check weapons. Right now on my account, I basically need Focus Wand. And I think I need the Burning Blade, maybe an extra Halberd. I have an extra Starry Sky Heritage going. I think Nameless Staff I haven't gotten anything from ever. But the big one is our Focus Wand. I want to finish that off so I don't have to do it anymore. I also have like 3 Newborn Blades, so I've gotten a lot of those. I always look at it as which ones do I need more of. So right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4 versus... Yeah, I'd really like to finish Focus though. Yeah, we'll do 1. I always do a sweep. So we're doing this quickly, and we didn't get anything good. And you got a choice. You can either do your rank up stuff. If you need specific, rewards to level up characters. Right now, I don't need anything. The only thing I'm waiting for is Alt and Ana, and anything else that looks fun that I would pick up. So I always do a Star Trial. Always do Radiant Forging. Always do Weapon Trial, always do Memory Retrieval, and then Rank Up Trial and Turret Residual are up for grabs. I usually do Turret, and I always go for 1 because you basically always need to try for copies of these. Crit's good, Devil's good, the other ones you really don't care about in those groups, so I always go for 1. Oh, great. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Then we go over here to our Star Trial. I do this based on what I need. Right now I'm working on the defense for everybody and the magic for everybody. So I kind of need blue and green, and I also need red. So we're going to go ahead and pick red. Yep, we got our red. That's good. Then Radiant Forging, I just go in for the sweep and do it. Doesn't really matter. I have a million things for that anyway. You always need legendary ore. You always need engraving items. So the next thing you do, I typically do is check my characters, because I'm kind of anal retentive about how many stars each person has. So we had Convallaria in, I like to see how long it's going to take him, so it's going to take me about 4 days, and he'll be 2 stars. Then if I'm looking at Raria, I think she's getting up towards 100. So that would be a total of 10 days for her. She would be pretty much done 4 stars, and then Saf, same thing, 60. So you're talking about 20 days-ish. And all 3 of them are going up to 5 stars in there, because I pretty much got every other character to 3 stars. I did just get Estra. I know that Estra probably has to go up in stars as well, but haven't really worked on her as much. I just leveled her and all that fun stuff. I am going to be doing a spiral with Estra just to mess around with her for funzos. So normally I'd take Raria, but Estra's fun too. So anyway, checking those. You do your bond. I think I have Pamina, Tyre, and Kavre right now. I think I'm trying to finish Kavre, if I remember correctly. Yep. Yep. So, finish the ones you want, move on to the next one. I'll probably put Layla in place of Kavre, or I'll put Estra in there. Estra's a Palpal, right? Yeah, Estra's Palpal. Cool. I don't think I've even looked at this character. I have to look up the actors. One thing I do when I get a new character is I look up the voice actor. That's kind of fun. Does she have any story? Huh. Interesting. I haven't really done anything with her yet. Alright, anyway. Okay, do my friend stuff. Do my claiming and my gifts. If there's a guild thing, you unlock the guild. Go in and collect your items. You can see I don't have any of that. Inventory, I'm again anal retentive about this, so I'll scroll on down through. Any new ones I'll check. So because you start to get to the limit of turrets, what I typically do is get rid of anything that's gold or below, or anything that doesn't have 4 iridescent slots at this point on most. I will accept 1 non-iridescent slot as long as it's not the 4th slot on some of these if I get a new turret. So as an example, this one is 4, keep it. This one has 1 off, keep it. Honestly, I really don't need March. So I could probably mulch that, but same thing. This has 3. We're good to go. You can see the turrets that I have there. Gears, same thing. I don't need those. I unlock them. Don't need the cube, unlock it. I think that's it. Mulch those. Go to the store. Check the store. I like to keep 2,000 of these types of shards because eventually this is going to refresh in 3 days. I can get another Astral Forge Fighting Spirit. I can't get any of those right now. Or I could get my random legendary trinket. Right now I have 2,000. Go ahead and get an extra one of those. Same thing. Nothing to convert. I have a bunch of insignia, but I was going to wait till this reset in 3 days, so I just kind of keep my currency. You got your quests, right? So you did all 5 of your quests. Now you can claim all these. Just do them all. Get your rewards. That's why I do 5 of the other ones. If you don't want to do 5 and don't want to do your energy, because you want to save your energy for something like the event that's currently up. Not this one, but where is it? Voyage of Discovery, right? Typically, you want to take 120 energy and go in here and do it for the extra pull every week, plus the extra rewards that you can get with it. I'm not doing that right now, but yeah, if you want to save that, then what you would do is you could do spiral stories. You could use a shop one time. You can also do Clash a few times. I'm trying to think of what else. I think you can do some chapters if you haven't done all the chapters. That will get you your rewards without having to use your energy. For me, as you can see, I just come in here, collect my event stuff. Always putting the old stuff in. Legendary ore, important. go into your fun dice rolls. I just want to get to the max distance. Great. You want to get to your 5 times around. Let's keep going 6. For this event, this is newer, so I always develop the areas. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do it, but now I've hit 5 times around. Yep, now you get double your... You get double your amount now. Collect your stuff. Not too bad of an event. The extra ore is really nice. It's extraordinarily nice for people that are still leveling up items. The coins definitely aren't even worth it past that point. Weird. Last roll of the day. Landed on barrel. Oh, sweet. I didn't let you play the card game? Oh, that's the next slide. Okay. Anyway. Yep, did that, did all your stuff, Voyage of Discovery. Typically I would go ahead and blow the remaining energy on that because you do want to get these random trinkets and all the materials. Like, this is extraordinarily good for farming. You should get all of these if you don't already have them. It's 99 of all of this. It's easy to farm. In fact, most of the time you just ignore. As long as you can get the actual daily quests done. Like example of complete a battle in Clash, do a Fool's Journey. So, fun fact, if you go into Fool's Journey, it just says complete stages in Fool's Journey 1 time. You can just go to the first chapter and complete like 2 stages. And you don't even need to spend your extra energy on the, you don't need to spend your energy on the crossing worlds. I already have Tower done. You make sure you at least do this once a week. I always leave it at 9 and do the 10. Besides the memory retrieval, I literally don't spend any energy whenever Voyage is up. That way you can farm. Talents. For me, I have most of this filled out. I'm working on the defense portion. You can see I need red, green. And you can see I need blue, purple. So if you look at the middle part, blue, green are both on the middle one. Red is on the left one, and purple is on the right. So it makes more sense to get the second one. If you got a chance to pick, anyway. Spiral you can do if you want to complete your quests. I'm going to do the special beacon that they gave everybody eventually in a run the whole way through. I don't even know what it does, so it's going to be a blind playthrough that. You can see I have pretty much 1 million of each one of these. We did the gear, we did the turrets, we did all that stuff. So the only other thing is, like, if there's a farming event that's not Voyage of Discovery, you can blow your stuff on that. So like this Wondrous Lake part, I was originally blowing it on this because of the vault, so I could clean the vault out. You can see it's pretty much completely cleaned out, minus anything else that you possibly want. To do that, you just do the 10 for the travel adventure piece, and then you just sweep the rest of your energy for the day, and you can pretty much clean your event out. It's very easy. Yeah, it's pretty much everything else that's listed. Looks like I have chapters that I could do. This is another fun one. So it says any stage in Fool's Journey, so you could easily just go in and spam a Fool's Journey one if you don't want to do the stages, just to get the quests done. Which is nice that they let you do that. And you always want to check your cornucopia, so you can see I did a bunch of quests. I always just hit it and then hit claim. Get your levels, go back, collect your stuff. It's pretty easy. And then Clash, same thing. If you're trying to level up, I usually do 5 for the harder ones. It depends on the map, on what your strategy is. My strategy is just pile everybody on the left and let it auto battle depending upon the map. A lot of people are starting to get, as you progress through that, people kind of start to wise up to you doing that. So like this, I can just auto battle because half of them are on the other side of the map. More than likely, my group that has 2 alerts are just going to kill them. I have Layla and Momo, both are going to alert and probably kill their team.
気になっているのは誰かしら。指示を願います。一つ借りを作ったら。
It's a little preemptive. Okay. Okay.
ここは通行止めよ。行くよ。ここで終わらせる。一撃で決める。ここは通行止めよ。ここは通行止めよ。
Yikes. Rough characters. Yep. Now they're down 2 characters. Yeah, I might actually have to control this one. Sometimes you have to. Bye. Okay, so I haven't even used my things, but I think she gets another turn here. Guess not.
あら、服が少し乱れちゃった。どこを見ているの？
I have cornucopia knife on her, so she just gets basically unlimited.
もっと優しくしてもらいたいな。
She gets unlimited.
希望はすぐそこにある。行くよ。速攻で終わらせる。
I forget if I can go across here or not. I think it just kills her, if I remember correctly. Yikes. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, I think it's a wash. Well, anyway, you try. If you can't do it, just quit. You could just quit out automatically if you want to once you've gotten past that point. As you can see, you get your 5 Luxite and you move on with your day. I don't even think, yeah, you can't get any more quests for stuff. So we did our talents. We checked our summons. As you can see, I don't have many resources left. So I went for Estra and the item. We did our shop, we did our bond, we did our events. And we still have enough that we would technically be able to do Voyage, but I'm not going to do that on here because it's supposed to be kind of a speedrunning video, quote, quote. If you wanted to do your spiral stuff, you could always go in there to do that if you wanted to. Alright, thanks for watching. That was basically what I do for a daily basis when it comes to sword and collecting everything. And thanks, and I'll see you in the next video. See you later.